here.
Hello out there, YouTubers. This is Mr. D 1776. Well, I told you I had two built. This is mine. Awesome. It's a huge scope. And this is my nephew's, Santa Muerte. As you can see, he has a different scope than I do. Compared to my scope, his looks tiny and puny. But today, we're both going to be shooting this, and we're going to be shooting that target right there. Let me zoom in. It's a brand new. I'm going to be sighting in my scope, a rough sight. I do not have the upper that I am going to use on it. I'm using my lower from, lower. I'm using my lower from Jezebel, my M&P 15. It has a polished trigger in it also. So today we're going to be shooting a video of me shooting this to sight in the the scope. And also, I have a new product. These are electronic hearing protection from Western Safety, made in China, that I got from Harbor Freight for $15, and I'm going to be doing a review on those. So far they're pretty good. And I also wanted to show you the two different magazines. I'm going to be using this magazine, which is not a 6.5 Grendel magazine. It is an AR 7.62 by 39 magazine, and we have used it in my nephew's rifle, and it functions flawlessly. It's 30 rounds, where this one is a 6.5 Grendel magazine that only holds 25 rounds. So he's going to be using the 25, I'm going to be using the 30. I do not have 30 rounds in it, I only have 20, but I'm only doing it to sight in this rifle. So I'm going to go get set up, and I will be back shortly. Hey out there, YouTubers, this is Mr. D 1776. Well, before I get started sighting it in, what I done is I seen this on a YouTube channel. I took the upper assembly completely off, put my bipods down, put a block under it to steady it, looked through the barrel at a target, and where I was looking at the target, I moved my turrets left and right and up and down to get it fairly close. And that way you can get on target on paper easier, and then you can fine tune it. But like I said, this isn't the lower I'm going to be using, because I haven't done the video on and done the work for the fire control group. But this one does have a polished fire control group in it. It doesn't have the lighter springs, but it'll work to sight in the rifle. Alright, you're going to watch me fire my first rounds through this. Oh, it almost on perfect target. I gotta go down. And it's hitting right, so I gotta want to do this first. I think I got it. Well, that was 20 rounds. And wow, that's good enough for right now. When I get my loader completely finished and get the trigger fire control group in there, like I said, I'm going to be taking it up to the range and sighting it in at 100 yards. But as you see, 20 rounds, except for the last round, worked flawlessly. So we're going to walk down there and look at the target. And I also had another camera set up to video me recording, and I'm going to cut it off.
Look at the grouping.
It didn't record.
It didn't record?
But this is with wolf ammo and just sighting it in, and you seen how fast I was shooting it. But size of a fist, that's a kill zone right there. I'd say that's pretty good for wolf ball ammo, 100 grain. I'm in the process of trying to get a couple of boxes of all the different match grades, you know, like the Hornady Black, the SST, the PPU, and the regular hunting rounds, and see how they group when I go up to sight it in at 100 yards. And also to find out which ammo my rifle really likes. But with standard ball ammo that's surplus, I am really impressed. So now we're going to pause it and walk back up, and then we're going to set up another target for my nephew to shoot and see how his does. Well, YouTubers, we had a technical difficulty with my new camera. It didn't record. So we're going to be filming my nephew here, Santa Muerte, as he shoots his, and it's showing that it's recording down there. As soon as he closes the boat, we're ready to rock and roll. Well, that was 25 rounds, so now we're going to walk down, and as soon as he clears the rifle, we're going to walk down and check the target, see what kind of grouping he did. So what do you think of that Bushnell scope? Do you think it's got enough magnification and big enough picture?
Yeah, it's a closer range. It's more for close ranger.
You know, maybe out to 200-300 yards?
Yeah.
Or mine's got that for 600-700 yard scope on it.
Yeah. Look at that though.
Well, he was shooting the same thing. The Wolf Military Classic, the 6.5 Grendel, 100 grain, steel cased. And wow. You seen how fast he was pulling the trigger? All I can say is, wow, I'm really impressed. I can't wait to see 2 shots in one hole just about.
And then these.
That's amazing. Well, there you go, YouTubers. You see me sight in my scope, fairly decent. I got it close enough to where when I go out to the 100-yard range, I can won't have to fight it too much to get it on paper. And this is my new little camera I got, and it's still recording. So you're going to be seeing that footage of him hitting the target, or whenever I try to edit this in. I'm going to do my best. I've gotten to where I can understand how to add 2 pieces of video together. And I also wanted to tell you that these new earphones, ear protectors, electronic hearing protection, there's a little bit of fuzz when you got it just sitting out listening, but I can handle that for $15. But as far as the whenever he shoots his gun, instantaneous almost, it muffles the sound and then it goes away, and you can actually hear, I can actually hear the round hitting the leaves and the leaves rustling whenever and that's just amazing, the amplification on these things. I wish I could transfer that over to video, but oh well. So without making this video any longer, I'm going to cut it here. And as always, be safe, have fun, long live the Republic.